And right now, change is coming to the leadership team of Philly's school district. Its new school superintendent dropping that news today while releasing the findings of his 100-day listening and learning tour. And Jeff, he says the new members of his team will help tackle the most important issues the district faces. Fill us in here.
Yeah, well, listen, I mean, we've just watched our newscast and the amount of violence that we're focusing on today, including, of course, the investigation into the killing of the 14-year-old last week. Well, Tony Watlington heads the Philadelphia School District. He's been listening to residents of this city for 100 days, and guess what? His top priorities are the well-being and safety of students. Tony Watlington has led city schools for 110 days, and after hearing from hundreds of residents, he says violence has left the city's children not doing well. If they're not well, how do they learn?
I think one of the answers to some of the problems that plague our city is better educating all of our young people.
To do that, Watlington says he'll shuffle his top staff and focus on academic achievement, improving school buildings, and offer better customer service. Watlington, who came from a smaller North Carolina district in June, says schools must drive up student achievement.
We've got significant improvement to make if we're going to prepare students to be ready for life-changing opportunities and if we're going to facilitate life-changing outcomes.
The obstacles are many. The 115,000 public school students live in the nation's poorest big city and attend schools that average 70 years old. Gun violence is plaguing Philly, and last week took the life of a 14-year-old boy leaving football practice in Roxborough. The head of the school board argues schools are safe. Schools may be safe. The violence was on the street last week. Last week. Folks just coming off a field.
And that's not just a school district problem. That's a challenge for us as a community. We have too much violence, and it's unacceptable.
Watlington says he'll spend half his time inside city schools, while a grandparent of a 5-year-old says the focus needs to be on the home.
Because a lot of parents is uneducated as well, too, you know? And I think in order for you to sit back and solve the problem, you got to get deep-rooted in the problem. You know, you got to start at home first.
It has long been argued that Philadelphia's public schools are underfunded. Watlington, in the short time he's been here, believes that as well. He says he'll go to Harrisburg to try to fix it, the state capital. He will certainly not be the first superintendent to try that. Live here at school district headquarters on North Broad, Jeff Cole, Fox 29 News, folks.